You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders. We got two people that's tied in with the NFL. One of them, Adam Schefter, of course, is considered the insider, even though there's other insiders I like to listen to more than Adam Schefter, coming out and giving you some insight into how the NFL, how everybody is looking at Shedeur Sanders right now, especially in light of the 2 speeding tickets within just a 10-day, 7-day period of really close together. And former Super Bowl quarterback, he didn't win one, but longtime quarterback, considered the greatest quarterback in Carolina Panthers history, Cam Newton, also weighed in on the speeding tickets and everything that's going on involving Shedeur Sanders. And look, right, wrong, or indifferent, Shedeur Sanders he's in the crosshairs. All right? We got to remember, a bunch of teams passed up on him. And I think he was drafted largely because of Jimmy Haslam. I've said that before. And Jimmy Haslam is not well liked by other NFL owners. We know that because of the Deshaun Watson fully guaranteed contract. We've found that out in the last several days. All right, collusion, all this sort of thing. They believe that Jimmy Haslam effed everything up with that contract. So he jumped out there, drafted Shedeur. The rest of the league is now watching with binoculars how this is all going to go down. They're watching Shedeur's behavior, the whole thing. Check this out, Adam Schefter.
Which former Colorado star, the news around them, interested you more this past week? The groundbreaking deal for Travis Hunter or the speeding tickets for Shedeur Sanders?
This is a different league and a different time in his life. This is the first time that he's not playing for his father. So in a way, this is a reverse college experience. Most players leave high school and go off to college and are away from their parents for the first time. This is the first time that Shedeur Sanders is leaving school and leaving his father and entering a world that many players have entered 3-4 years before. So it's an adjustment. And there's a lot that comes along with that. And I think between going through the draft process, the draft itself, and now this, I would think each one of those things should be a different kind of shock and a different kind of situation that would awaken, enlighten, and mature him. Because I know it's just a speeding ticket, but you can't speed 41 miles an hour over the speed limit going 101. And you can't do it twice within a week. Now, I remember when I moved to Colorado in 1990, I think I got 2 or 3 tickets right away. And I was threatened that they were going to take my license away. And when you're that age, a lot of people go through instances like that. I did myself. But when you're him, it's a different deal. You have to know that all eyes in Cleveland are on you. Many eyes around the National Football League are on you. And you need to be above everything. You can't afford to do anything wrong. And if you want to prove everybody wrong that bypassed you in the draft, then I'm sorry, as much as you might not like it, you need to be driving 55 miles an hour.
He's absolutely right. I mean, he's a 5th-round pick for a reason. So now it's just given more ammunition all over again. We talked about it on here. It seemed like he was doing all the right things. And then all this shit popped up. And it's like, okay, right back to square one for Shedeur Sanders. Seriously. So, Cam Newton weighed in on it.
Because I don't like Shadeur. It's because, bro, I want you to succeed. And everything that I've ever been critical with Shadeur is because, bro, I done did it. Driving 100, I done did that, bro. You ain't got to do that. And even though I'm using Shadeur's name, I'm speaking to the masses. Going 101, that's extremely dangerous. Invest in the driver. Just because you think you popping, sir, ma'am, makes no difference. Because when that vehicle swerve out of the way, or lose control swerving, it's over with for you. And you can't pay your way when you're trying to negotiate with the Grim Reaper.
There's only one of you, and we need you.
When you see those viral clips of me talking to my all-star team, it's not to shine on them. It ain't to say like, yo, bro, you ain't got no offers, or, hey, bro, you ain't this or you ain't that, just to brag and boast. It's like, no, bro, I know what it's like to not have nothing. I know what it's like to be booed. I know what it's like to feel like you bulletproof and for something to happen and to penetrate you, and you realize, like, why am I feeling this? Heartbroken, disappointment. I felt that. It ain't no different than the OG that's on the block. He sees the young cats and he's like, hey, bro, like, I see what y'all doing, but let me give y'all some type of advice. It's only two things that's going to happen. You're going to be dead or in jail. I was in a serious car accident this year, and I spunt out. I'm facing ongoing traffic. And even in that moment, I said, God, I don't even know what you're trying to teach me, but I mean too much to too many people for me to put my life in jeopardy. And I gave up my rights of driving. Where every time I pull up to my driveway, I see a Rolls Royce, I see a Ferrari, I see a Bentley, I see a Maybach. I have everything. But right now, I don't value those things. I value being able to say, like, I'm putting my children in position to never have to depend on football like I needed to depend.
Okay. So he basically just sent Shedeur a message and was like, hey, it's a safety issue, for crying out loud. Like, you're going too fast. I mean, that's the thing. He was going that fast at night. What happens at night? Deer run out in front of you, right? At least here in Texas they do. Drunk drivers, the whole nine. I mean, look, Shedeur wasn't drinking. I do give him some credit for that. That could have made things a whole hell of a lot worse. But it was still 101 miles an hour, and it was multiple. I think I saw the other ticket was he was going 91. By the way, Cam is right about something, or Adam Schefter's right about something. Most of I think all my tickets were before the time I was 20 or 21. It's funny how that works out. So between 16 and 21, I was a total idiot in the car. I was an idiot a lot longer than that. I just didn't get caught. But the point is, I wasn't an NFL player either. And I wasn't one that's got all eyes on me. Shedeur Sanders is going to be the most scrutinized player personality of the year. And it's really, once he actually gets on the field and starts playing, and ESPN gets involved and Fox Sports gets involved, the volume's going to get turned way, 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 way up. I mean, everything's going to be, every little move he makes is going to be scrutinized. All right? That's just the way it is. So it's crazy that he doesn't realize that because of who his dad is. But Deion didn't have to deal with social media when he was playing, when he was prime. He didn't have to deal with that. It's a whole new ball game now. You will get everything you do will come out because everybody's got a camera, and you will get crushed over it. Nothing's off limits once it hits online. Nothing. Tell me what you think. I mean, look, as Schefter just told you, the whole NFL's watching Shedeur right now and how he conducts himself. I mean, he's a 5th-round pick. There is a world where he could get cut. I don't think he will because I think he's Jimmy Haslam's pet. But if he's not Jimmy Haslam's pet, or if Jimmy becomes cold on Shedeur, then Shedeur may be in trouble. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.